What's up? Welcome. Another week of fucking with lights and showing records. I am working towards new collection 200 Epicor. I promised a few people, and some people are actually waiting on that. That is coming, but I want to do it properly, not like the Chaos Ritual that I just rolled through. So we'll see when that comes. What I'm going to do now is work my way through the cassettes that have been piling up. The first part, and I was waiting for everything to come in because I basically bought this man's collection. This is Guido, or from Isengrin. I talked about it before. I showed a few tapes, but yeah, I was waiting on part 2 to come in. So that will be the bulk of this video. The next will be just the other tapes that came in the last, I don't know, few months, I guess. We are listening or re-listening to, I'm not sure what it's called because it's been a while. I'm listening to records that I'm deciding on keeping or letting go. This is on Wolfspell Records, and it's called Into the Cave of Ordeals by Molde Volhal. It has a bit Malo Carpathian vibes, but a bit more force, a bit more brute, a little bit less influenced by other types of music, but still like it. The guitar playing is insane. Riffs keep piling up, so it's not going anywhere for now. It's the second playthrough, so yeah. I'm going to start off by showing some stuff that I got as an intro to the video, but I'm going to show this one first because this is attached to some of the news I was going to say. This is Isengrin with two Endotaton. There you go. There. I'm not sure where, because when I started to look into Isengrin, they have been around for some time. I'm not sure because they don't give a start date, but I think it's around 2006, 2007, because the Triade EP, I guess, or demo was from 2008. They have 22 releases by now, so this is their, I wouldn't say mid, but somewhere there, beginning mid. This is from, originally from 2012, I think. The LP version on iVoid Hanger was limited to 100 copies, so sold out, and a lot of people were asking for it. So this is the re-release from this year on black and silver, I think. I'm not sure what it's limited to. This was also released on Rampart Immortel, a label that is closely linked to Guido and the band in 2020, and that's how they got on my radar. Actually, they also did the other full length for them. It's not surprising that they came out on Void Hanger. That's an Italian label, and I'm not saying these are Dead SS fanatics, but they are. It has that doom black, feeling. So yeah, very Italo doom influence, very clean production, but very good records in that sense. Now the news was, if you start looking into what other bands they have played in, like Guido is also in Hertogenwald, and they have a bunch of stuff coming out. I'm going to read it here. There are two labels that are or have put out stuff this weekend, two Belgian labels worth mentioning since we are in the realm of Belgium. Medieval Prophecy has Turnen, I think, with Underkorten's Wisdom, an LP. I'm not sure where they're from. I don't think they're a Belgian band. They look a bit more up north. Then we have the Regnum Tenebrarum Hertogenwald Split LP, which I'm looking forward to. The Orkblood Hertogenwald Split 7-inch, so there's a lot Hertogenwald to go around. Then Plagueton's Majesty has their first full-length Bygone Atonement, and they have a compilation of their split and demo material on CD too, so if you're into that, there we go. The Pamorak demo is the last one, and I don't know anything about that. But yeah, that is the new Medieval Prophecy drop, which looks incredible. It's a lot, but looks incredible. And then the second label, and one of my favorites, is Taufik's Zombie Dance. They have two new tape releases. I think it's the third and fourth tape release for them, or 4 and 5, I'm not sure. But there's Blood Offer, the Hostis Mundi from Poland. Necro Death is what they call it, or what he called it. So I'm very, very excited for these ones. And the second one is Plegeria Maldita from Costa Rica with the, it's a mouthful, with Necromancia Hechiceria, I think, Negra, something like that. So yeah, a Southern American demo that they all look very interesting. But we are back in Belgium with this one. So yeah, check it out. He has copies. If you are, after this video, interested in some of the stuff he is selling, because I'm aware I bought a lot of tapes. I think in total maybe around 50 or something. So it's going to be a two-parter. For all the freaks, the first part is going to be pure black metal, mostly from the 2000s, a bit earlier, a bit later. And the second one is going to be stuff like King Diamond, Sepultura, some Megadeths, all stuff mixed in together. But I'll show the LP first, because this is what's going to be playing in the second part after the intro. Like I said, here it is, and this is on I Voidhanger again, but it's also Rubius Order or something like it, Olber, I'm not sure. Guido and Roch, which is the guy, Aldebram on guitar, Soli de clavier, and Abbott on battery. And Guido does vocals, bass, guitar, and clavier. Very cool. Voix finale par Scarde, Christicide, that will show up too later. This is the back. Very nice matte finished LP. Sturdy black pressing, nothing too special. Like I said, there's black and silver, but I don't know, I'm over color, I think. Mainly because they are more expensive lately. I don't know. There is a handwritten note, which is always cool to see. To that, keep in touch, I will. And then here is the insert. Like I said, it's a nicely produced, good sounding, and good LP. So get on it. What I was going to say, I think, is if you, after this video, are still looking for some stuff, he has a bunch of tapes still left. He has zines for sale. He just wants to make some space and get rid of some, not clutter, because there's some good stuff in here, but I don't know what his plan is, but I'm not going to put it in too good or too well because I'm going to need it in a minute. But yeah, good records. Get in touch with him. I'll link his stuff. I'm not good at the bookmarks lately, but I'll bookmark this one so you can get in touch with him if you want to. This one will be playing next. Before we go into his part, let's do some stuff that I picked up along the way. The first 3 records, yes, came from the Undergang Chaotian. What was the first band? Queen's band. Something with terror, or yeah, I'm blanking. The Pandkaker, Peter was there with his distro. I picked up some stuff before from him. I got the Mystifier and the Harrods last time. He didn't have stuff from his own collection, but he started the label that will come up. But he had this one, and I was looking for it for a while. Now, the originals are, yeah, around the 1K mark, so I'm not delving into those anytime soon, so I decided to pick up the HR Records reissue of this one. High Roller, German label that does a lot of thrash, heavy metal. I mean, they have also and stuff like that. The entire catalog from that label. But yeah, just I sometimes say when I'm showing those old thrash records, just good thrash record, but this is actually a very good one. This is a thrash record, but with the intensity of a black metal or death metal record, I should say. The cover is atrocious. It's like Eddie from Maiden on his worst day, but yeah. The back, it is a restored back. I think there were some typos on there or something, I'm not sure, but they make a big deal out of it. Tony Paletti, Jay Bissich, Pat Lind, Lee Reynolds, and Jim Fergades, or Fergades, American band. What's this on here? Nothing much, so yeah. Very good if you're into, you know, dark, evil trash. There is a poster with the artwork on here if you want some ugly dude on your wall, but it's big, so wall filling material. Like I said, they do some nice releases, and then there is the sheet with the lyrics on the back. Like I said, I think the original was on a South American, maybe Brazilian label, and it's incredible how expensive this is. Very nice cardstock. So yeah, it has been re-released a few times. I think even Relapse threw their hat in the ring for one of them. But yeah, this is a record that if I had the opportunity to get one or find one for cheap, I would pounce on it immediately, but it's too good not to just have on a re-release to spin regularly. So yeah, that's Morbid Saints with, did I say that? Spectrum of Death. There we go. The second one, and this is from the Pumpkake label. He is doing some really cool shit. He also is starting a metal market at the end of November, which I'm hopefully going to attend, but not sure if I'll make it, because it's the other side of the country, of course. Witchfucker with Tapestry of Unspeakable Horrors. Hard font. There we go. This is Pumpkake #1, and this is quite the coming out party for Peter and his label. This is a duo from the Lower Netherlands. Now, I'm not sure if they are Dutch or Belgian, but it is Black Death Trash, I would say. It is full throttle, full steam, everything you would expect from a thing looking like this. Yeah, there you go. They are playing soon. I think I mailed the guys a bit because they shouted out when I showed the picture, the LP, but yeah, it's also in Kortrijk or something. But yeah, the Witchfucker and the Mutilator, I think. It's insane. But yeah, very good looking. It comes with a printed inner with some more chain decay. There you go, the picture, so I know what's up. It is, yeah, it's just very good. It's relentless, and it keeps going, but it's an insanely good record. Fun record too. It's not just bleak and destruction. It's bleak and destruction, but in a fun way. It has that kind of artwork all over the place. There's nothing too beautiful on here, and if that wasn't even enough, Peter told me they were asking for a booklet, so he thought small booklet, a few pages. This is a 28-page, I think, booklet with illustrations for every track. I think someone went, oh the hell, a lot of blood, gore, drawings, you know what's up. Is there anything? There was one that is really nice, this one, the last page, very cool. It says, kill for metal, bleed for metal, die for metal. Witchfucker would like to thank the following people: Peter Koussaert, which is the guy himself, Jaap Middernacht, which is just a very cool dude, Rafko, yeah, there's some more. Yeah, sick, very sick first LP for the label, and you can see what direction they are willing to go. Although if I know him, it will be all over the place, but in this kind of vein, you know, the older, trashier, blackened stuff. But cool to see a new band from these regions pop up. Very nice. And then, not last but not least, but we have some cloth work. This is the leftovers from when I was sick. I'm going to switch the records from when I was on the couch surfing vintage. This is the Sortilège Metamorphose t-shirt. France Graffiti. Loved it. Original artwork there. And then there was this girl selling the, I think the Sister CD box, but just a CD in the box, and that said there was a pin and a flag. Do you still have it? Because I would like. I wasn't interested in the CD, but she said, yeah, the flag is gone. I don't know where it is, but I have the pin, so I jumped on that, and she sold me the pin from the box, which I was looking for quite a while. You can buy it loose. So she also had the goat patch laying around from that records, and then the big surprise was the Sister back patch, which I'm heavily doubting of putting it on my jacket, yay or nay, or putting it in the record itself. So yeah, for near to nothing, cheaper than the entire CD box. So that was a very good deal. There's one more shirt, but I showed it before. It's the Easy Clean. I'll show it in the second part. Then the last but not least was this Lugubrum. This record went over the channel 3 times due to customs, stuff like that. Always the same. This is the black version, the limited black version with patch, and I have to thank Peter for including it into his distro shipments. He had he ordered directly from Apphelion Productions, from England or Ireland, I'm not sure, I think England. Met the guy at the Lugubrum show, really Yeah, really great dude. He was a bit wasted, but that was to be expected. This is the last in the re-releases for vinyl, I think, or almost the last. This is Gedachte en Geheugen from Legubrum, one of their earlier records. I think mid '90s somewhere, '97. Yes, all music by Mithias between August '94 and '96, and then the Skramasak Records release in '97 on CD. This is Midgard and Bardito, so the classic duo lineup for for Little. Fun to really good to finally have this one on vinyl. Here are the two dudes, and there's new material by the duo coming up. So it seems the Rubrum Trio is on ice for now. This is the double black version. There you go, nothing too fancy. I kind of wish they included the original artwork. This is a snippet of it, but the CD has the bigger fragment of this where the knight is on his horse and offers the eye to the raven. But yeah, there you go. If you know it, you know it. You can look it up, but it would be cool to have an extra thing in here that depicts that scene. But it would make it more expensive in the end. So yeah, once again, Peter, thank you very much for helping out with this one, because it would be a very expensive record to get it solo across the channel. That's it for part one. I'll show the Easy Green shirt, which is also still available. I swear to God, I'm not trying to be a promo guy, but help a man out that helps the channel out. This is the what's on here. Following the Lightbringer. There you go. It's actually a very quality shirt. This is an XL. I think he overestimated me a bit, but yeah, has a sleeve print with the Easy Green logo. Very nicely done. Very understated shirt. Very cool. That's it. That is part one, intro, news, everything wrapped up into one, and we are going to go into the black metal tape part of his collection. Like I said, about 20 tapes. I've written little snippets on each of them, not to send you into a blind frenzy of not knowing anything. But that's it. I'm going to regroup, put on the records, and start the show. Part 2 tape. Is it into Endotaten? Endotaten. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. There you go. This is playing in the back. Like I said, very Black Doom. Yeah, interesting. About 20 tapes, all black metal this time. He was very generous in his offer. He contacted me saying that he wanted to get rid of, not clutter, like I said, but just some stuff to make room for new, or just to make room in his living situation. So that he wasn't listening to, he thought I was interested in. I mainly went for the entire trash heavy metal stuff, but there were some gems on tape black metal wise, and he just supplemented that entire collection with stuff like, you didn't pick this, but take it. The prizes were insane for once, in a good way for once, not getting ripped off. So yeah, all in all, a very good deal, almost a trade. All I can say is thank you, Guido. Thank you very much. Let's start. Like I said, we'll split up in two parts. The first part will be the black metal, and the second part will be Sepultura, King Diamonds, Black Sabbath, Death, Megadeth, Swallowed, stuff like that. Stuff I showed on the Instagram before. I think I showed the entire collection. But here we go. Offermod with Tiam2. There you go. I put on sticky notes on the back from 2008 on Satanic Propaganda from Sweden. They are a Swedish band, and they started in '96. This is their first full after the Mysterium des Anomias 7-inch demo. There you go. They are all originals or maybe early presses of stuff. There you go. Nice clear tape. I'll show the J-Car too, which is good. They are a Swedish black metal band in the Novida crew, I would say. I'm not saying they are part of it, but they have links to Deathspell, not musicianship, but kinship to Deathspell and that entire thing. It is that ritualistic black stuff. Belfagor, look at this picture. insane. Insane sweets. Now, like I said, he threw in a lot of extra stuff, so I don't know anything about some and everything about others, but yeah. Good one to start off with, the first one. Let's see, put them somewhere where I don't kill them. The second one is Abhor with Vehementia. There you go, I'll show it like this. One of the tapes that is horizontal. Abhor, this is from Misanthropic Propaganda Productions from Belarus, White Russia from 2005. They are from Padua, Italy, and it is like a self-released first edition tape of this one. They are on Iron Bonehead now for their later work. It's all those doomy covers, doomy ritualistic, yeah, Witchfinder General-esque covers, satanic rituals. The drummer for this one is the drummer now, it seems, for Bulldozer and Dead SS Live. So there you go. Nice. Misanthropic Propaganda. Very nice J cards. There's nothing too much on here, like I said, the Belarus stuff, but yeah. So, chalices and snakes. Love this one. I'm not sure what, I haven't listened to all of these because, Jesus. But yeah, some gems in here. Not killers, but all, well, there are killers in here. What am I saying? Luctus with, let's see, Warlike Hate and Grief. There you go. The last one. Vacation Camp, 2006, Italy, on Bilektum Productions. They are from Lithuania. Commander L started this in 2001. They are now a 4-piece band. It's again a very ugly Maxwell tape. Maxwell? Yes, Maxwell. There you go. Very thick, almost plasticky looking cardboard. Limited to 333. This is 53. From Italy, yes. I don't know too much about this one. They are, you know, like those one-man projects that popped up around the 2000 mark. There you go. Then, Thallium with A Howling from 1,000 Years. This is the second edition of this tape. The first one, let's see, this is a re-release from 2001, which then was limited to 1,000 copies on the Gates to Valhalla, a Brazilian label. This is from 2002, different cover. Yes, this is from Sao Paulo, 95. They started in Sao Paulo, 95, so a Brazilian band. Handwritten labels there. The light is working with me for once. And this is, or has in their ranks, or had in their ranks, I'll show this one first. Is it him? Yes, Werewolf. So you have Werewolf from Ravenclaw from Command and Werewolf Blood Order. So yeah, Brazil people or luminaries that are playing in the harder side of Brazilian black metal. They have splits with Evil. The demo is from, or their demo is from 2000. Gevauran, I think it's called. So this is an interesting one just because of the War Moon from Ravenclaw link. The Werewolf Blood Order record was insane. Like I said, 2002, yes. Very nice. Almost through the first stack. This is a special one. This is from 2000 in France on Aura Mystique Productions. This is a split between, let's see, Diamond Eyed Princess and Infect, United to Conquer. There you go. I grabbed this because it has Lord Rimond or Rimond on here. He is responsible for the Infect side. He plays drums for the entire Seigneur Volant, Necroblood, Hex and Holocaust, but he is the drummer for, you know, Toulon stuff. Split. I don't know too much about the other side, the Diamond Eye Princess. It is it's also a one man from France, but I don't know. They are from '96. They started the other band, and it's kind of a medieval black metal. The sound on both is very good. I prefer the Rimont side, of course, because it's a bit harder and a bit less medieval sounding, but both are very good. Weird looking, very MS Paint colored J card, but I actually like it. Yeah. Incantation to Lord Rimont, infected epic war, blessed by the dead. So yeah, French. High Priests of Toulon. Yeah, good tape, good split. And to have the link, the Concilium link there is very nice. Anything more? No. In fact, had a full called Blessed After Death in 2004, but that's it for them. I think one more split or something like that. But yeah. Then some tapes that were basically all gifts. I don't know nothing about the next stack, but interesting nonetheless. Stone River, Roch. It's from 2018 from France. There we go. VU Sorcerer Productions, I think, and this is an ambient cassette or an ambient album. I've written something after that. Oh yeah, dark ambient. What this is basically is a Chinese guy called Roch, I think that's his name. He started in around the 2015 mark. I have an itch here that I keep itching. From China, and he's an ambient artist who releases tracks himself, but this is a remix tape where he takes ambient, dark ambient, electronic, dark ambient, electronic, post-industrial stuff from other artists and remixes them to into one big piece. And there you go. Simple little J cards. Kind of reminds me of the other Chinese band that I'm into. But yeah, is there anything? I don't know any of the other projects, but yeah, I don't know if it will show up. There you go. No, too small, but yeah, interesting. It's, like I said, these were the freebies shown in. This limited to 199. This is 182. Then Dust Ulfang, or Ulfang with Dust, another one-man project on French label Winter Assault Productions 2005. Nicolas Glazes is his name. He's a solo artist from France that has involvement in a bunch of other bands, but none that ring a bell. Music and vocals by Self M. Vocals on track My Fortitude by Blackwood Majesty. Still no clue. It's going to take a while for me to digest all these things, but yeah, there you go. And then, that's a tough one. I think Soul Void is the title, but I can't read it. There you go. This one, 2008 from France, once again, Sabbath Fires Records, and this is from Russia. This is the first full length from this band from 2001, but like I said, I'm blanking on the name. Should be on the J card maybe. This has links to the band Black Death, the other Russian band. Just a black sturdy tape. Is it in here? Uldachlich, something like that. It's Soul Void. Yeah, I forgot to write it down. Weird looking logo, or a hard to read logo. Yeah, there you go. A bunch of other bands. If you look at their Discogs page, it has links to tons of Russian bands. No Bladebird Hall links as far as I can see, but yeah, still. It's a shame. I don't know what it's called. One more try. No, it's impossible. There you go. And then the last of the freebies for this stack is Ill Omen with, I think they're third full length, maybe. The title is also escaping me, but there you go. Ill Omen. This is a Mexican release on Saluktu Archives, I think. This came originally with a logo pin, Ill Omen logo pin. This is Black Death from 2009, and this is an Australian band. Yeah. This is the, like I said, the 2016 Mexican release. The Abyssic Commune from Australia did the original one in 2015, yes. 2016 this was released on Nuclear War Now, that's why I know them a bit. This is also, if you start looking into this is another good cluster of bands that is a part of the Australian scene to look into, also for me, because there are names that ring a bell, but not a whole lot. This is the guy, seems like a one-man black metal band. You should write the title a bit better, but it's impossible. But yeah, cool looking tape. There you go. Then Transylvania with, this is from Ravage Total. There you go. Another one-man, I think. Yes, Canadian one-man black metal band from Val d'Or, Quebec. Started around the 2000 mark, also I think 2005. This is from 2008. Now what's special about this one is this is Under the Dark Soil #1, a English label that deserves some praise. I started talking to the guy a bit, I think about, yeah, maybe a year ago now, but contact fell off a bit due to the fact that, yeah, sometimes that happens. There you go. Canadian one-man black metal. Anything more? He has one more, as the Wicked Prosper from 2010, and Under the Dark Soil did the tape release for that in 2012. So there we go. Inside has a bit more writing on there, but nothing too fancy. I have no idea what this is going to sound like, but the Under the Dark Soil stamp got me interested. This is supposed to be hand numbered to 300, but I guess he gave up at #1 because there's no numbering there. Good guy, good label, look into it, it's a shit ton of releases. Darvuya with Belladonna. There you go. I knew this band because of the covers. He has this cover with the fuck you with the candle as a middle finger. This is a Beltresques Productions 2011 France release. The same label released this in 2003 on 7-inch. There we go. This is the French edition. Started in '99 in Toulouse, part of the Les Apôtres de l'Ignominie circle, with a bunch of other bands there. This is a two-piece Belladone, Vespérale, Mélancolie, and Sorcière. Sick French bands. Like I said, I knew them from their covers, but never got too deep into them, so this is my start with that band. And then back to Belgium, Dawn of Crucifixion. There you go. This is their self-titled, I would say demo, but I'm not sure. 2010, self-released on 1,000 copies, so yeah, they had plans, but this crew always has those plans. It's labeled as Black Trash from Belgium. This is their demo, demo 1. They have a split with Excruciate 666 from 2010, and then Piss Blood Destruction is their full length from 2011. Links to bands like Possession, Go Torment, Enthroned, Heinous, but I think it's because of the bass player, because he was in everything. This is better. AMSG. So yeah, Blackened Trash from Belgium, limited to 1,000. This is copy 155. Yeah, if you know what some of these folks are doing right now. A bunch of better bands from Belgium. There you go. Address on the back. From Namur. Great place for black metal. What is this itch? Crying out loud. And then a beast. Cantus Bestiae. French band, 2013. They are from Le Mans, Pays de Loire. They started around 1989. This is a compilation of the complete discography. This is on Project Ill and Glorification Musics. So duo label release for this one. Complete discography plus 7 previous unreleased tracks, limited to 166. Now I know this one from the LP release on Go to Warx from 2014. Links for this, bands like Svest, Chemin de Haine, and Price the Sight pop up. So a better bunch of French bands, or a good part of the French black metal history, especially with Svest. That's an incredible band. A huge J card for this one because, well, huge. A lot of tracks on here. Here we go. This was recommended to me by Guido. Encourage people to hate life. It's a bit much, but I get it. Here is the artwork and titles for all the releases: 2002, 2001, demo from 99 on tape. So yeah, nice to have all these in one spot actually. Hard fucking tape. Glad that I picked this up there at his recommendation. Count this the best I. Into the last stack. It's going to be a good video, time-wise, I guess. Celtic Dance, Ancient Battle Cry, cassette LP from 98, sorry. Portugal, Sword Productions from, let's see, Damaya Lisbon, I think, yes. And in 99 they moved to Spain. There will be a few more vertical ones. Yeah, the Goddess of a Thousand Nights, their demo was already on my want list, so it was cool to see that I touched upon some of these here and there. This is the, like I said, self-released A and B tape for this band. Anything more? Links to Abhor, Graveland, Fili Nigratum Infernalium. So yeah, there's a lot to dive in here. The first full, I've written something down, but I don't know. Yeah, this is the first full, but the repress of the first full, there was a previous release. Nothing too much on the outer J card, but the inner has a cool live picture by the band. One of those Portuguese bands that are deep into the underground. Yeah. Raise swords and hail the following. A while since I had some Portuguese in the cave. Then Hunok with Forgotten Honor. I hope this isn't becoming too tedious, but yeah, there you go. We switch sides. Hungary 2002 on Tanhu Records. This is an ambient, it says here, black metal, pagan, dark ambience from 89 Hungary. Their first full, they have splits with Marbleborg and Bilskirnir. Their last full, I knew from Tour de Garde, did the CD in 2016, and I think Werewolf did the LP version a bit later or around the same time. But yeah. Clear tape, very nice, old looking one. Comes with some extra artwork, a rune alphabet to decipher some stuff, and J cards. There you go. Great looking one, I think. Seems like a one-man project, but I don't know. There are some people excluded from the thanks list, striped through, so there's some beef there, I guess. Yeah, Hunok. This is one of the more interesting ones to dive into, limited to 300, and this is 289. Yeah. Yes, side 2 of the Isengrin. It dooms on, the kind of dead vocals creep up on the second part, so yeah. There we go. Yeah, like I said, hope this doesn't get too tedious, but you know what you're here for, so. Volume. The last 6. This is Lechia and Alejandria, something like that, with Stanisy Riziki Kriwi split from 2004, something like that, Polish, who knows. On Xertoch Promotions, this is the split from 2004. Lechia has links to Gotina Krai or Kri and Perwit, so the entire Polish scene. Tracks 1 to 3 are from the Lechiki Heroes, I guess, promo from 2001, and then an advanced track from the debut that never came out, as far as I can see. The B-side is the self-titled promo for Archandria. Anything more? I've written a name down, but yeah, the Venant Wilkinus Slauiborg is one of the guys that is linked to this and that. What made me perk up. He is behind Raven Moon Sanctuary and a million other bands. I talked about him some time ago when we talked about the records live picture with very pagan looking dudes. The other side is a bit nicer and more colorful. I adore this one. I think it's his grandfather or something. But yeah, a good Polish split tape that runs deep into the Polish scene. There is nothing too much more info-wise on here. Yeah, Polish. I did not hear too many bad Polish black metal records. But then Russia, Old Wains with a very, very Russian title that I can't pronounce. A Russian band. This is Thou Shalt Kill from, I think, 2005. They started in mid-90s, I think, 95, 96 maybe. Withers of the Wind, the first full length I have here on LP, and I was, yeah, it's just an insanely good album. I haven't checked this out, but it should prove, it's re-released also by the same label, so it should prove very good. Completely paste it over, and then there's this one. The mile-long J cards. There you go. Layout is incredibly disgusting. Old Wains play unholy Nordic metal. So you have the Russian nature, windy worship, snowbanks here and there. Yeah, Old Wains. A band to get into. Then the bonus rounds. Another vertical one. This is Pest with Aira. I think A-R-A. They started around 2002. No, they started earlier. The tapes from 2002, Germany, on Ketzer Records. This is black metal from Hulter am Teutoburgerwald from Lower Saxony. For a German town, that's a poor choice of a name, but yeah, there you go. The Dead Mask Warrior from Pest on the cover. 97 to 2000 was the first run for the band. Then they called it quits, and then they reformed in 2021 when Nuclear War Now and Hayden's Heart did the entire re-release, or started up the train for all the re-releases. The original drummer Roch was also a keyboard player and guitarist, so a big part of the band died in 2011, I think, as far as my notes go. This is the first full, and it was also re-released on LP by Nuclear War Now and Hayden's Heart in 2019, but then with a different colorful cover. Once again, a good branch of bands like Sagenland. The guy from Hayden's Heart is in here, so there you go. Follow the trail. Very clean looking, simple tape. 132 limited to 500. It's the J cards. And there's the man in the middle. Rest in peace. Yep. Just like Paul Diano. God damn it. I had the chance to see him live in Diest, not too far from here, but it was Sinterklaas day, so I couldn't go last year. Rest in peace to him too. Dedicated, I guess. The last three, let's see. This is Beherit with Drawing Down the Moon. I already have it on vinyl 2 times, but I couldn't pass off on the tape because it was just part of the collection, I guess. This is the Filth or Cult release of this tape, originally in '92, and this is the 2014 Finlandian release, like I said, Cult. Clear case. There you go. It's almost progressive in some parts. So it's not only doom, that's what I said, with a lot of influences. There you go. Everybody knows this one. There's a lot of, a lot of things on here. Thanks to all ex-Beherit members, and big hello to all our pals and friends worldwide. Summerlands in memoriam on Mikko Nieminen, who died in '92. Yeah. Licensed to Spine Farm, so yeah. It is not the original, like I said, it's the 2014, but yeah. It's just too good to pass up, and to have Beherit in some form on tape is always good. Last 2 to 3. Here you go. This is Diapsiquir, I think is how you pronounce it. A tough band, because I had 180 Degrees on Tour de Garde, and I think it was on Endel Live Productions, maybe on vinyl, but I sold it. It was hip hop. It had everything going through electronics, and I never got into it. So I think Axel has it. He wanted it, and I just sold it to him, I guess. This is the 2011 Canadian release on Tour de Garde. Pure underground plague, and it's a bit of a stretch to put it on Tour de Garde, but they also did the 180. So yeah, it's weird for them to pop up there, but and on the other side, it's not weird. This is it Pain? I think so. It's called Pain. The CD was on Necrocosm. The LP was on End All Live Productions. There it is. Yeah, it's industrial. It's experimental. It's not really black metal, but it touches it here and there. 96, and has splits, or they have splits with Peste Noire and a bunch of other bands. What mainly got me focused on them, and maybe that was it, was very early on, but it's people from Kickback that are also in this band or in this project. Yeah, it's maybe like if you know the movie La Haine, that committed to tape, something like that. Very good looking tape from Tour de Garde, of course. Pure underground plague from Montreal Saint Andre. There you go. It has that French vibe. I always thought they were, or had links to Peste Noire, but it's just because they had the splits. But yeah, there's some deciphering to do if you want to get the entire thing. But yeah, that's that. And thinking of giving 180 another shot. And then this is the last one for part 1, and I've showed this before, but it's too good not to show again. This is the Mobis Orbis Terrarum from Peste Noire, the self-released demo and unreleased material on a double tape. This is demo stuff, like I said, older unreleased material and bonus, a lot of bonus stuff. It is legendary for its bad sound, because I guess it's self-dubbed at home from material that was laying around on 7-inch, or maybe on some, I don't know, if computer, whatever. La Chasse Dieu, they started in 2000, but under the name Dor d'Adaleot in Avignon. The first demo, Aryan Supremacy, is on here as one of the tracks. A lot of stuff's falling out. There's the handwritten note from the first. Done. It opens up like this, and then it has the 2 legendary pictures by now. There we go. So the first band is the first A side, Face A, demo 1 2001, then Mémoire Païenne, demo 2 2002, bonus track Retour de Flamme 2005, and it goes on and on. There's track listing. Now I listen to it. The sound it's not great, but I mean, what did you expect? It's not Dream Theater or something like that. It's not this beautiful sound. So it's cruddy, but it's listenable. So yeah. Second one, and I think this is Niesh, if I'm not mistaken. This is the second part. This is yeah, the tapes are just the same. This it surprised me that this was in there, or being made available, because you don't see these pop up too much. I think Peste Noire is a band that is highly sought after. But yeah, there you go. For a $5 or something like that, so incredible. What a stack, and that's half. The other stuff will be a bit more colorful, stuff like this. But sick in its own right. I think another 20, but that will come later this week or maybe next week. We'll see. I think we kind of hit the hour mark. We made it 75% through the LP. Still really think it's a good LP. So yeah, get in touch with the man. I'll provide links to get his contact. That's it. Going to stop itching my head and going to start the rest of my Sunday. I'll try to upload this today, so you have the news in front. If you saw this, support Medieval Prophecy, support New Era where you can get it, and support Zombie Dance, of course. That's it. Have a great week, and I'll see you ASAP. Bye. Thanks. I decided to, probably decided to throw in the second part because I was looking at it and it's not that much more tapes. I am guessing we'll hit the hour mark a little bit over, but what else is new? Had my juice, let's just go. These tapes are kind of bridge between part 1 and 2. I'll show this one first because it's one of the tapes. Once I saw it, or he pointed out, because he just made pictures with the backs, so it's kind of hard to see. But once he pointed out this was in there, I was yes, let's do it. This is from the Dark Outlands from Old Tower, one of the earlier tapes. Yeah, there's nothing on here. Shunt House, or I don't know which one this came out on. This is the split between Sacred Dominions and Old Tower. This is on Shadow Kingdom, yeah. I think Shadow Kingdom. There you go. I haven't looked this up. This is literally on the foot of the other. The others, or the black metal tapes, were a bit more obscure, so it's good that I saw some info. These are well known by most of the people looking into this. But yeah, one of the earlier verses between the Baron Jurg and the Spectre, and it's awesome to have this. If you know Old Tower, you know that these tapes are going for an insane amount. I think I paid for all this. I paid the same as this would go on Discog. So once again, Guido, thank you very much, especially for this one. If Mr. Medieval Prophecy is watching, I'll make the dub, but time. Then this was the second one I spotted and was like, yes, need that. This is Epitaph tape, actually, of Nauseation, the demo from Swallowed. Mainly known for their Big Brown Timoketola records that has just gotten re-released through Mesaka. This is one of their demos. They have a few, but this is an originally self-released, ugly artwork one. Swedish, Finnish. That's I think Finnish. Now I'm blanking. Yes, Finland. Samu Salovara, Helsinki, Finland. Yeah, I'm blanking on the name of the full name, but it is a beast, and it's good that it's been re-released because a lot of people were looking for it. I got that one also for a Steel DLP. This one, I mean, let's call it free. Thank you. Second to last, I guess. There is heavy metal, there is thrash metal, there is doom metal, and then there is top tier or gold tier. We'll see. I'll do these as a bunch. This is the King Diamond pack. Just, was on a Merciful Fate King Diamonds, so I decided to grab them all. Here you go. Pun intended. These are all Roadrunner early pressings. These gray-white tapes. Comes with the original lyric handkerchief. Bye bye, Missy. It's waned and weathered. It is very thin and yellowed everywhere you want it to be yellow. So yeah, well used tapes. There you go. Nothing too much on these J cards. These weren't meant to be flashy, but just to throw in a card, I guess. First one. Second one is Conspiracy. Didn't have this on vinyl. Another Roadrunner one. It has a whole J card. There you go. Let's see what's in there. There is the Graveyard Scene, comic Graveyard Scene, and Stuff the Madness. It's weird where that pops up. It's another one where you can make a good playlist. 89 on Roadrunner, yes. The King. Then the I one I'm not too familiar with. I don't know the entire catalog. There are people who do, but not me. Once again, a Roadrunner Records, and this is the same deal. Grayish tape. Wish I still had a tape deck in the car, but who has that? There you go. Wow, big ass J card. Like that, and then the man with corpse paint, the band without corpse paint. One of my more intriguing things into music. Really nice looking. Based Ludwig B.C. Rich and Ernie Ball. And they really had the Stop the Madness thing going. I think it was Roadrunner who did that. I'm not sure. And then Abigail, nice 1-2 with them. Got this on LP not too long ago, but you know, I had the obligation actually to keep this collection together because it's such a nice pack. Nothing too much here. So yeah, that's what we did. That is the King Diamond pack. Then the trash portion of this. First one is Megadeth. I don't have too much Megadeth. Rust in Peace. Basically got it for the object. There you go. This is on EMI Capital, the big boys. Nice clean parts. I don't know too much about Megadeth. I know the obvious stuff, that he was in Metallica, got kicked out, and then, you know, my neighbor Frank is really into them, so maybe I'm making this a birthday present for him. I'm not sure. Toxic Trash from America. This is one of their B-cells. Blah blah blah. But this is one of their biggest. Just love the cover, you know. Rust in Peace. Then Voivod with Nothing Face, one of their later-ish. This is on Noise International, so a nice clean copy. This is from the second haul. Yes. There you go. There's the blue shiny sticker going on there. This is from '89 once again. Yeah, Canadian weirdo trash that became progressive toward the end, I should say, especially in their later years. This is one of the. Is Piggy still in here? I'm not sure. Yeah. There you go. The lighting works good today. We'll keep that for a while. Not too much glare. Cool looking tape. I prefer their older ones, raw and war and paint. But this one's cool to have on tape. It just looks insane. That is that. And then while I was on the Canadian demo trash stuff, this is the No Speed Limit 84-89 box set by Nuclear War Now. This was always on my want list, but was always, I don't know, too expensive or too bulky to get, so I never bothered with it, but you know, he had it. Once again, dirt cheap, so I decided to pick it up. Look at this thing, it's like a double book. Collection of 8 essential demo tape replicas from the Speed Trash Quebec Metal Terroir. Yeah, it has a bunch of bands on here. Voivod, of course. Vor, Outrage, Oblivion, Censor, I think, Soothsayer, Aggression, and Treblinka. I don't know them all, but yeah, there are the labels. The back, speed metal, trash metal, comes like this. So there's a tape in front of the original J card is behind, but I'm not getting them all out. I'll show the Voivod one because it is a bit of a bitch to get in. No Speed Limit Weekend. There you go. So yeah, it's actually nicely done. I always thought it was presented very well for a demo box set, but you have to get it in just the right way because it won't close. And these are the, so yeah, 8 tapes, all demo material, and then it comes with this booklet giving some more info and background on the bands and the scene in general, I guess. Wayne Archibald is the brain power behind this, I guess. Very cool looking tape box. Soothsayer, they look incredible. It's like trailer trash kiss. There you go. Some more material. Should turn it over. There you go. That's a sick one. And then let's get into some Doom. This is on Mystique Productions. I think this is a Polish, but I'm not sure. This is Katatonia with Dance of December Souls, their first full-length Black Doom. That I know Katatonia by name, but I haven't really delved in because I always was under the impression that it was too romantical, too this, too that, but it seems that they are a band worth checking out. I know my neighbor, once again, Frank, the one who loves Megadeth too, he is into this band and stuff like this. He's been yapping in my ear to check it out. So when I saw it, I thought I would include it. And once again, if it doesn't fit my bill, I will give it to him. This is, I don't know if it's the original, because they are a English band, if I'm not mistaken, but you know, we'll see. Then Candlemas, the Tales of Creation. I didn't see this one in the second pile, but he just added it because I picked up the other Candlemas. This is on Noise New Music. No, Music for Nations New Music. There we go. Nice old school looking white tape. Is there a year on here? Not really. It is a later one, I think. Oh yeah, 89, I always said it. Jake art wise, nothing too much. Classic English Doom. They put Doom on the map for the entire Peaceful stuff, together with a bunch of other bands, of course, but Candlemas was there at the forefront, especially with this one. Epicus Doomus Metallicus classic cover with the two spikes through the devil skull, I think. Never really gave it a good look what it is, but yeah, this is an absolute classic tape. This is on Metal Mind Productions. Yes, Metal Mind's Records. This is number 17. There you go. Perfectly aged. Nice patine on these antique tapes. Yeah. This is also a Polish tape, I think. Licencja, Black Dragon Records. And Black Dragon is keeps popping up in my search for stuff. Yeah, they have a bunch of good shit on that label. There you go. It seems they work early. Live Edling on bass guitar, Mats Buerkman on rhythm guitar, and another Mats with a Z on Ekstrom on drums. Yeah, man, very cool. Black Dragon from France, of course. There you go. They have Sortilège. They have, I think there's even a Black Dragon Manila Roads. Yeah. There you go. And then last for the Doom is this one, Black Sabbath with Headless Cross. This is one of the records that came out of my dad's collection. This was the first black metal or Black Sabbath record I knew. Never heard of Ozzy before, Tony Martin, and yeah, tracks on here like When Dead Calls is still one of my favorite Black Sabbath tracks. So this was another no-brainer to pick up. The LP actually is worth a pretty penny now. It's been re-released. I think there's a box set. I was speaking to a guy I kind of know, was a singer in a really good band, and he told me he bought the Tony Martin Black Sabbath box set. So it seems it's re-released, but I haven't seen it pop up yet. Just flip the record again to make myself easy. Putting in one link is better than putting in 70 links with copyright material. So last part, absolute last part for this week is the last 5, but yeah, bangers. Morbid Angel with Covenant. Last year, I think, I just bought the LP version of this one, but a re-released, so it's cool to have some death metal on tape. This is on Carnage, exclusively licensed for Poland to Carnage, so a Polish edition. There you go. Not the earache one. All the lyrics, and yeah, this is, like I said, the third ABC Covenant, the third Morbid Angel. Not their last good one, because Damnation, there's some more good stuff coming after this. Very sick Floridian death metal. And then another death metal band, Death with Symbolic, although they are by now, or by this record, a bit more progressive and trashy, I would say. But still, there's enough going around. Symbolic, is there a year on here? There's another Metal Mind Records from Poland, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't see a year on the shell. License from Roadrunner. Chuck Scholdinger, Kerry Conlon. What else are the guys? Gene Hoglan, of course, on drums, and then Bobby Cool. There you go. Comes with this blinky sticker. I haven't checked this too much because this came in, this from the second batch. But yeah, I don't have Symbolic. I have Human from that period on vinyl, but Symbolic was missing. Yeah. With the foil sticker, and then the absolute last three. Let's see what to do first. Beneath Remains from Sepultura, one that was alluding to the collection. I don't have it on vinyl or CD or any carrier. This is the gray Road Racer, European Roadrunner from '89. There you go. After the Cogumelo, classic Cogumelo lineup of records, they brought out this. Yeah. Max Cavalera, Andreas Kisser, Paul Jr. and Igor Cavalera. There we go, all the lyrics. And here are the fellas. Nice beach resorts. If you're on Roadrunner, you can pay a vacation. But they're from Brazil, so they have beaches enough, I guess. Morbid Visions. Okay. Morbid Visions includes the rare Bestial Devastation EP, previously unreleased. This is also on Road Racer. Yes, there you go. These two, I mean, come on, no-brainers. Same deal as the other one, the grayish tape. Then the J card has the original artwork. There you go. For the EP, and then one of the sickest pictures, still with our good friend 85, 86 Cogumelo Produsus. Yeah, very nice. Let's see. Max Cavalera, Jairo T, Paulo Jr. and Igor Cavalera. Very sick. Sepultura. Great to see these come in on tape. And then the absolute last one, and this is Blood on Ice by Battery. Morbid Noise, yes, productions also from Poland. There are a lot of Polish tapes. Yeah. The next chapter in my Battery discovery, past the Viking period. This is also considered prime Viking, but there you go. Very nice looking J card with the blue and the ice. All the lyrics in there, everything you need. Clear shell. That's it. While we are dooming along, yeah. Guido, one more time, thank you. This is, I mean, like I said, for the same price I could have one old tower tape. Now I have another. I need to buy another tape rack. So thank you. If you are into this shit, hit him up, because like I said, he has zines, he has 7 inches, 12 inches tapes, everything he wants. And pick up the Easy King, because listening to it a few times has already sold me. That's it. Video long enough. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.